Hello, this is Troy with the Noble Grafted In Middle Position, teaching you Deuteronomy 32, because that's the foundation of our position. And right here, we see that Jacob is his allotted heritage. We see that the Lord's portion is his people. So Israel, Jacob, is the Lord's allotted heritage, is the Lord's portion. He created them. So this is why we are being very careful. We're pointing out the guilt of Israel, but we're also not doing that to spite the Lord. Like it's an in-house dispute. We're not becoming arrogant against the cultivated natural branches. This is the big problem with covenant theology. They're the apple of his eye. They have messed up bad. They're very guilty. But at the same time, we're not God. We're not the one who created Israel. That's the issue. But Yeshurun, a pet name for Israel, which means the upright one, it's like a poetic name, grew fat and kicked. You grew fat, stout, and sleek. Then, after doing what happens in the United States, in the West, growing fat and stout and sleek, then he forsook God who made him and scoffed at the rock of his salvation. So it's interesting, as we become wealthy, we don't need to trust. That's why James says God made the poor of this world. But everyone needs to trust. Israel's guilt was they grew wealthy and they turned, they forsook, they scoffed. They stirred him to jealousy with strange gods, with abominations they provoked him to anger. They sacrificed to demons that were no gods, to gods they had never known, to new gods that had come recently, whom your fathers had never dreaded. You were unmindful of the rock of his salvation, Yeshurun. You were unmindful, so we need to be mindful, not unmindful, mindful of the rock that bore us. They were unmindful of the rock that bore them. And you forgot the God who gave you birth. The Lord saw it, and it spurned them because of the provocation of his sons and his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end will be, for they are a perverse generation.